We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Charlie Morton will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen. And also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 6-10.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Morton, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's set. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Count remains 2-2. Stanton, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And the 3-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Settling in now, Gio Urshela. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. As a look, now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here. One man out. That evens it up 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Two men are on with two men out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front 2-0. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Brendan Lau. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here it comes. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side, but it's well fouled. He'll try again, 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Mike Zunino as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Now here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside. 3-0 now. Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Belted high and deep into right center. Meadows moving back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. So one away here with the bases empty, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken outside for ball one. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. A ball and two strikes to the Rays shortstop. Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Ji-Man Choi. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. In there, and it's even at 1. Choi tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Giancarlo Stanton now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Renfroe has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Popped him up. Choi is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 New York. So coming to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fastball well outside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Voit moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
Digging in, Joey Wendell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Torres ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Luke Voit comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And another foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe is right there. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading off for the Rays, the right fielder.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Meadows. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Meadows begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. His first home run of the season, and the Rays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The batter, number 1.
To the plate now, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's Bolton.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Tanaka gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Andrew Kittredge takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Gio Urshela is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 3-1 fouled off. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Back up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Two out, bases loaded. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-2. Here it is. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4, the Rays 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Lau. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count still.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe. Not able to quite recover in time on the throw to second, but it looks like he's doing okay out there. Manuel Margot will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. In now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rays leave him loaded. They trail it 4-1. Manuel Margot stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Manuel Margot.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Set. Here's the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Diego Castillo comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Diego Castillo.
Torres will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Gio Urshela waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
The count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 1. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Diaz.
Now in the box, Yandy Diaz. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
That's
1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 7-1. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up. Diaz in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 delivery, and he falls behind now. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on top 7-1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Brendan Lau. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. New inning set to get underway. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Torres will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1 pitch, and he lays off for ball 1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Rowe has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fouled off. Down the third baseline, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1, here it is. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Meadows is retired, 2 down now.
For Tampa Bay. Not shortstop.
Rays down to their final out now. And up next will be Willy Adames. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And that misses. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Full count, 3-2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight.